when I was in elementary school, we kind of had a show choir in our neighborhood, but we never got any awards for character. We were horrible children. And our musician was a lady by the name of Helen Hendricks. I never will forget her. I was scared of her. Wonderful pianist. And she would make us sing this awful song every time we got out of control. You bring the one next to you, and I bring the one next to me. In all kinds of weather, we'll all stick together to see what can be done. Then we had to hold hands. Oh. You bring the one next to you, da, 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 and I bring the one next to me, da, 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 da. In no time at all, we'll have them all. So win them one by one. She wanted us to know that we were one group together. And she also realized if we were holding hands, we couldn't fight. She wanted us to realize we were all part of one body. In this text that Deborah read for us, Jesus says, I am not just your deliverer, I am your close connection. I am not just your close connection, I am your life. I am not just your life, I am your lifeline. I am the one whom through not just your days, but also your energy, your purpose, your very connectedness flows. There is no separation. Jesus says, as God the shepherd plants me and tends me the vine, God the shepherd tends you as my outgrowths, the branches from me, being pruned and being cut and working closely together, we produce praise to God in the form of beautiful fruit, outworking and outgrowths of God's attention to us, God's love for us. No separation. In the book of Genesis, we hear the creation story, and it's told to us with the same simplicity and love that we might tell our own beloved children about how the stork brings babies. The creation story is not a fact-filled treatise of the earth's formation. It is a well-crafted allegorical account describing the limitless imagination of the loving shepherd. The limitless loving shepherd who formed and still tends the earth. A perspective of God, the shepherd and gardener, minding the earth and urging it to bring forth every living thing. And the creation story in Genesis chapter 1 says that God called forth light. Then God called forth the very sky. Then light and sky both served as the backdrop against which the earth was anointed to do its work. God called the earth to bring forth vegetation and fruit trees. God said, let the earth bring forth living creatures of every kind, including humankind. So from the very first, human beings understood that we were part of the living cycle that produced life and fruit. And from the very start, the Creator, the Shepherd, the Holy Presence, tilled and fertilized the very substance out of which you and out of which I am made. We are connected to the richness of the vine. Through us, the limitless imagination of the vine is being revealed. What we are discovering is that there is no degree of separation. We are living in a world where we don't have time for separation. Our challenge is this: how can we, at the same time, look outward and then inward to see how truly connected each one of us is to the vine?